All right, let me explain what an open relationship actually is. As a man, you will never, ever benefit from an open relationship unless you are a Chad. Like, let's pretend, for example, let's say I get a girlfriend and she says, hey, can we be in a polyamorous relationship? Now, what that means is basically I'm allowed to hook up with whoever I want and she's allowed to hook up with whoever she wants. Now, what she really means by this is, hey, I don't find you physically attractive at all, in the slightest. I don't want to have sex with you because you just don't turn me on at all. I really, really like your personality, and I think you're a really good guy, so I'm just going to call this a relationship so that you don't get sad. Like, am I wrong? Was anything wrong with that? That's like what the definition of an open relationship is, you know? Especially, like, if I got into one, oh, man. I'd rather be alone forever than be in an open relationship. You know, that's probably what I would pick. If I had to pick one or the other, open relationship or be alone, I'd be alone. You know, I don't want to be in that. And I know how they say oofy doofy is supposed to be the exception to the black pill because, you got these guys who are below average in looks with these beautiful women. But what you notice, I'd say that it proves it. It's not an exception. It proves it, indefinitely. You want to know why? Because first off, they are always paranoid they're getting cheated on. These dudes are always getting disrespected because she knows she can take advantage of him because of his physical appearance. I've only met one open relationship coper in my life. Only one. And man, oh man, it's just... let me just explain what happened. So I met this kid, I want to say about... I wouldn't call him a kid. He was like a couple years older than me. He was like in his early 20s. And this was like 2-3 years ago, when I was making music. I met this kid off Instagram. He was like around my town, like in my area. And I only met him about 3 times. I don't talk to him anymore because I don't like him. But let me run down his looks. He was anorexic. I don't know if he had like some kind of like eating disorder. I don't know the story, but he was very skinny. He was missing pretty much all of his teeth. They were all yellow, brown, rotting, falling out. He said it was due to drug use and, smoking. He just never took care of his teeth. He was bald. He had a buzzed head, tattoos everywhere, sub 5 in the face, and he was 5'7". Yeah. And he had a girlfriend, okay? And he told me his girlfriend, I forgot how we got on this topic. I think it was because I told him I was a virgin. And he told me his girlfriend was a model and an OnlyFans creator. And that his girlfriend, if she found me attractive, that she would sleep with me. Now, first off, I wouldn't even do that if she did find me attractive. She didn't find me attractive, by the way. But I wouldn't have done that if she even found me attractive, because that's just weird. And when he said that, he's like, yeah, we're in a polyamorous relationship. If my girlfriend finds you attractive, she'll hook up with you. And I said, wait, are you a cuck? And he got like offended. He got mad by that I called him a cuck. I said, are you a cuck? Because I didn't know what a polyamorous relationship meant. I should have asked him if he hooks up with anybody. Because he was telling me, he's like, yeah, my girlfriend, she hooks up with a lot of guys. I let her because we're both in an open relationship. We can, and oh yeah, and here's another thing. You guys want to know something hysterical? Because we all know, and this is just like my thoughts on like the whole oofy doofy thing. Those guys, the longevity of the relationship, the length, will never, it will never be a long relationship, ever. I give those relationships a couple months, year tops, 2 years, benefit of the doubt. No more than that, though. Those relationships never last. And he was supposed to get married to her, and she broke his heart and went off with some other dude. Yeah, brutal. Absolutely brutal. I remember, and he was like, this was like one of the last times I talked to him too. He was like crying about it. He's like, oh, we're supposed to get married, but she called it off. She went with another dude. But now that I think about it, I thought they were supposed to be in an open relationship, But I don't know. They still follow each other. I don't know if like she just didn't want to marry him or something. I don't know the whole. I don't want to know. I really don't. But that also reminds me, I get people like too who will say like, yeah, dude, I'm below, like trying to give me hope. Say, yeah, I'm below average in looks. I'm short, but I've had multiple girlfriends in the past. Keyword multiple. They never last. The oofy doofy relationship never lasts. But yeah, what I was gonna say about this dude is I was like, so you're a cuck. You know, you let your girlfriend hook up with whoever she wants. He's like, nah, bro, nah, because I'm allowed to too. You know, and I don't know if he did or not. I don't think he did because of his teeth, especially. Like, those teeth, man. He had shit breath. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I was in the studio with him. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. This motherfucker, I was in the studio with him. He pulled me aside, and he was like, bro, if you ever call me a cuck again, there's going to be a problem. And I just said, okay. Like, I just said, okay. Because, you know, I felt bad for the dude. I just said, okay. Like, I always avoid drama and all that bullshit. So I was like, okay. And plus, he was, like, way shorter than me. I was looking down at him, and he's like, if you ever call me a cuck again, bro, there's going to be a problem. And I was like, okay. Absolutely brutal, man. I don't want that to be my life, you know. In an open relationship, oh, my God. Just insane, man. I feel bad for that dude. Even to this day, I don't talk to him anymore, but I feel bad for him. You know, he was supposed to get married to that girl. She just dumped him. Like, was like, yeah, I don't want an open relationship with you anymore. I need to move on to better things. Even though, like, they still follow each other. I don't even know what the deal is. I should just, like, hit him up one day and be like, yo, what's up? Like, how's your relationship going? I'm going to do that after this video. I'm going to ask him. I'm going to ask him, like, yo, how's your relationships? See what he says. But, I mean, yeah, that's my thoughts on open relationships. I personally would pick being alone forever than opposed to being in an open relationship, a polyamorous, whatever you want to call it, because you get no action. You don't, you know. That's just, you are a friend. It's no different than being just a friend. I'd rather just be friends, because that's what it is. You know, you're just friends. But yeah, that's pretty much it.